Guys, welcome back to the Forex Feast channel. This is where we have made it our mission to provide the average regular Joe trader with the knowledge and skills necessary to go into these Forex markets and feast in profits. As you all know, I am your humble, your gracious, and grateful host, Sunday Okigwe, at your service. Okay, so we're going into the second update of trade number two, day number 5, and so far so good. Uh, as you can see here, from the price at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, the stop profit eventually got hit, and it got hit somewhere around here. Actually, this was the wick that eventually hit stop profit, because stop profit was slightly above the top of this support area right here. Remember, this is the old resistance that is now the new support. Okay, so the question now becomes, now that that has happened and we are looking like we're about 10 minutes away from the London session, what now? Do I jump back into the trade? Okay, and my answer to that would be, this would be a good time to hold off. First of all, it's about to be 3 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, and altogether, I have made a decent profit for day 5. Uh, I can skip the London session. I can go to sleep, wake up in the New York session, and take a look at where I am. Okay, but right now, where price is right now is not. If we're going from kind of a disciplined area in the market, right now where price is not a good area for me to come in. And let me explain why. Okay, you see price is hovering around here. Okay, look at where the trend line is. Okay, the trend line is right around here. The new support, old resistance is right here. Okay, now it appears as though, okay, it appears as though that price is bouncing off of this line, but we don't know for sure. Okay, because this candle has not closed. Okay, and even if this candle were to close, okay, we still need what? We still need at least one more candle. Okay, and that one more candle needs to close above and be heading towards the bullish side. Okay, to see if it can test this area right here. Okay, or it needs to continue down to the bearish side to see if it can go down and test this trend area right here, this trend line area right here. Okay, or it needs to kind of descend into this support area and reject. Okay, in line with the upward trend. Right here where price is, price kind of strikes me as being in limbo. I don't like price in this area right here for getting into another trade. Okay, it just seems kind of indecisive the way price is reacting at this area right here. It's where I would consider, kind of no man's land. Okay, you're not really at the resistance, which is right here. Okay, and you're not really at support. Actually, let me correct that. We're not even sure if this is the new resistance. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because these two wicks right here indicate strong rejection. Okay, as a matter of fact, if I were to draw a new zone, this is how it would look like. Let me see if I can get that going. The new zone would look something like this. Okay, now how many people can tell me why? The reason why the new zone would look like this is because, as you can see, it has to basically cover the wick. Okay, it has to cover the two wicks that formed when price uh, basically formed and broke past the previous resistance level. Okay, you see the previous resistance level was this area right here. Okay. Then you had two wicks that kind of broke past it, but they closed inside. They closed well inside. Okay. So that means that these two lines right here were still valid. This zone and this area right here between the two previous resistance zone area, these two lines right here and this zone in between was still valid because of these two wicks right here. And then price, continued to fall away from that area, and then it tried again, like price always does, to retest that resistance area and break past it, and it did. Okay. It struggled to do that, but it eventually broke past the resistance area and wicked past this area right here. Okay. And it formed two, distinct wicks. I mean, you can see that that's a new zone that's formed right here. Okay. Now, what we can do if we're trying to investigate this is that we can kind of go back to the left to see if there's anything that formed to the left of this. Okay. And as you can see, that's a new area. Okay. Unless we're going all the way back to the beginning of time. Okay. To look for some type of area where there was a similar either resistance or support area. This is a new high. Okay. And this has been happening. This has been happening for several weeks now. Okay. Price has been trending upwards, and as a result of doing that, there have been pullbacks, and with those pullbacks have come subsequent moments where price breaks the previous resistant levels. So there have been higher highs followed by higher lows, followed by higher highs again. Okay. The nature of an upward trend, there's nothing to see there. Okay. Which just brings us back to this price right here. Okay. In order for me to feel comfortable, about getting back into this trade, okay, price has to do something. Price has to come down and reject this trend line again. Okay, I have to see price coming in, probably wicking past this trend line, and then rejecting back inside, and maybe showing a bullish candle to the upside. Okay, then I'll just kind of get in on the impulse and ride it back up to this zone right here, ride it back up into this area right here, which for right now at least, which for right now appears to be the new resistance area, at least for right now. Okay, because as you can see, since these two wicks have formed, there hasn't been anything with the exception of this area right here. There hasn't been anything that has come close to retesting that area. Okay, the closest we have come is right here, pretty much pre-London, getting ready to open London session. That's the closest that we have come to trying to test this area, this zone right here. Okay, this new resistance zone. Okay, and even as I'm talking, we see that price has now basically penetrated. Price has penetrated the support area. Okay, and what I'm suspecting is going to happen is that there are going to be subsequent bearish candles that are going to reach this trend line, probably spike below it a little bit, and then reject. Okay, I'm going to need to see that in order to consider getting into, in order to open up, subsequent buy positions. Okay, I'm not going to be able to open up buy positions unless I see that. And guys, you have to exercise that level of discipline. Okay, you have to basically say to yourself, you know what? And basically, basically, it's called having a trading plan, right? It's just basically having a trading plan, in mind, and just sticking to it and following your trading plan, right? Okay, so basically, my trading plan says this. My trading plan says that price has to come down. Okay, price has to hit that trend line and probably spike a little below it. Okay, in the support zone, and then reject. Okay, and then also as a part of that rejection, it has to show me a bullish candle heading towards this resistance area right here that has formed. Okay, So this bearish candle needs to continue in that bearish momentum. Okay. Probably. Okay. You see, my notification has gone off. Okay. So it's just that right now I'm actually in the middle of making a video. But say if I was away from my terminal, this would remind me that I need to come back and take a look at the screen. Okay. And you guys can see what I'm trying to see here. Basically, what I want to see is I want price to continue in this downward momentum. Okay. I want it to get to the trend line and bounce off the trend line and show me some bullish movement headed back outside of the support. Okay, headed back up and away from the support into the upward trend again. Okay, that's what I would like to see in order for me to get in um, on another buy. Okay, as a matter of fact, just briefly, let's take a look at Trading View and see how it looks like on the Trading View chart. Okay, so you see on Trading View, we can see things. Oh man, we can see things much more clearly. Okay, as you can see, that bearish candle is right up against the solid trend line right here, and you can see that now it looks like a bullish candle is starting to form. But again, that's not enough for me. Okay, that bullish candle has to form and close above the trend line. Okay, before I can get into the trade. And mind you, we are now officially in the London session. I mean, it's now 3 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so we're in London Open officially. Okay, and we're opening with what appears to be a bullish candle. Okay, but this bullish candle now, this bullish candle needs to close above the trend line in order for me to get into a trade. Okay, but guys, you know what? That does it for me. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for the whole thing to materialize. What's going to happen is if it happens within the next, I want to say 30 minutes or so, I'll get in the trade. And if it doesn't happen, then I can wait till New York session. Again, guys, we're not in a rush to get into any trades, okay? Especially when we've had such a day like the day we've had today, okay? We had a solid day 5. We added some profits to our total. We got that much more closer to our overall goal. We're making progress. So no need to rush anything. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Guys, if this content, if you're getting anything from this content, any type of value at all from this content, show your boy some support. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that whenever I drop these videos, you can get notified that the videos have been dropped. Also share it with your friends, share it with your family. And also, I'm gonna wish you guys a happy, profitable trading week. Up until the next time we speak, I think the next time we speak is going to be in the New York session, because I mean the way price is kind of maneuvering around right now, there's just kind of indecisiveness, and I'm probably gonna be in bed here in the next few minutes. Um, but I will be up early in the morning to see where things are, and decide from there, if I want to get into the market. Okay. So guys, until next time, all right. I'll catch you later.